What's up, guys? It's me, RC, back on another video, and today... Oh, messages. Grandpa looks like Grandpa sent me a message. Open Zoom. Alright, well, looks like we're going to be doing a Zoom call with Grandpa today. Hey, Grandpa, what's up?
Hey!
Hi, Grandpa.
Hi!
What? I can only see the top of your head.
What?
I can only see the top of your head.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see your fingers. Yeah. Make sure the camera's pointing. There you go. Hi.
Oh! Hey!
I saw your message. What's up?
Well, I got stuck in Florida, obviously, because of the beer flu thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I got really bored, and I decided to watch all these Star Wars movie things that y'all are talking about.
Alright.
I heard it's a big thing. They just did the episode 9 thing.
Right, yep. Pretty big deal.
Well, I thought I'd finally go and watch them, and I found them all very fascinating. So I thought we could share our rankings of all 11 Star Wars movies.
Including the original Star Wars stories like Rogue One and Solo? Because there are only 9.
Yeah, I'm including Solo and the Rogue peoples.
Gotcha.
Rogue, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright, cool.
And I want to go in reverse order. We're going to go 11 to 1, so least favorite to favorite.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I even wore my Dad Vader shirt.
Right, yeah. That's a cool shirt.
I know. I found it in a dumpster.
I don't know why anybody would want to throw away that. Anyways, let's just go right in. You can go first, Grandpa, since you made the call.
I can go first? Alright.
Unless you want me to go first, I don't care.
I'll go first. My least favorite Star Wars film is The Phantom Menace.
Alright.
With a burning passion. Awful movie.
Hmm?
What studio thinks we want to see 20 minutes of pod racing? I don't know. And like that Anakin guy? Oh my gosh. So annoying. And that Jam Banks, like, what were they thinking?
Yeah.
I mean, at least in the next two, they figured it out that nobody liked him and they gave him like 2 lines. But I mean, in this one, he was heavily featured. The only good part of that, of course, is Duel of Fates with the Qui-Gon and the Obi-Man and the Darth Maul guy. That was cool.
Right, yeah. I agree. My least favorite was the Last Jedi episode 8. I thought that it was really, really boring. It was like a...
You're not gonna like my placing of that, then.
Oh, boy. Yeah, my least favorite one was the Last Jedi episode 8. I just think it was really, really boring, and they were just in space and chasing the fighter. It was kind of... Your next one.
Number 10. Alright. Solo, A Star Wars Story. Yikes. Oh my gosh. Don't like that one at all.
Well...
I mean, whoever was Solo is no Harrison Ford, that's for sure.
That's true.
It was... That's the main reason I don't like it. Also... What? Like, why was this a necessary movie? Like, Star Wars Story. I wanted to see young Yoda, a Boba Fett movie.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to see Han Solo and how he got the Falcon and how he got his last name and how he got his gun and how he got his bear sidekick thing. Like, what? Who wanted to see that? Like,
Yeah.
Pick a better movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have very different opinions. We'll see where I place that one.
Once again, the only good part of that movie was Darth Maul.
Yes, I'm very
Darth
confused
Maul
about
was
that. Yeah, where will they go with that? Are they gonna make another Solo movie about Darth Maul? Like, they kind of like just...
Should. They definitely should.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's...
if they're going to, but they should.
Like once you make that thing in the movie, you kind of have to make another one, right? But they haven't done anything so far.
I don't know. I think they should.
I agree.
I'm enjoying the Clone Wars right now with the Darth Maul and the new episodes and the one last week and back in season 5. I'm watching the Clone Wars too. I'm really enjoying that. It was a work of art, really.
Yes, I agree. My number 10 was The Force Awakens. I thought it was a complete remake of Episode 4, and it was like some parts were cool, but like overall, it wasn't the best movie.
Agreed. All right, number 9 then, Attack of the Clones. I mean, it was okay. Once again, we have one actor dragging down the entire movie. Hayden Christensen's performance is, I don't like sand. It's irritating and it gets everywhere. Who says that?
Yeah.
Say that when you're flirting.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a thing anybody says. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And I mean, I like Count Dooku. Count Dooku's cool. I'm a fan of Obi-Wan Kenobi in that movie. Honestly, Ewan McGregor's performance is the only reason the prequels aren't complete and utter trash.
I agree.
I'm also a fan of that one part where Mace Windu is being cool, and then Yoda shows up, and Yoda's being cool. Jango Fett was an interesting way, but like, why did we need to know Boba Fett was a clone? I mean, that seems stupid to me.
Right.
It seems dumb.
Mm-hmm. Well, that does.
Other than that, man.
Yeah. By showing Boba Fett is a clone is pretty much saying he's the most useful man on Earth. He's everywhere.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah.
He's everybody in like the entire Grand Army of the Republic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Number 9 for me was The Phantom Menace. I also agree with your points, but I think that they could have made episode 1 20 minutes long instead of however long the actual movie is. Like, all you have to do is talk about Anakin. You don't need any separatist politics. Boring. Like,
oh my gosh, that's also the other thing that was really bad with episode 2. So much politics and blah 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 blah. Oh my gosh, like, get to the fighting already. I want to see people shooting each other and stabbing each other with lightsabers. Like, what the heck?
Right. Yeah.
All right, number 8, The Force Awakens. It's just a slightly worse version of A New Hope, which already, in my opinion, isn't the most interesting story. I mean, oh look, it's another Death Star. This one is just bigger, and we're gonna blow it up the same way we blew up the last 2, and we're gonna fight the bad guy, who's Darth Vader, but like a whiny baby. Like, I what? It was cool when he stabbed Han Solo, though. Like, it was like, okay, that was something different. Like, that was pulling on the old heartstrings. I like Harrison Ford. Of course, also the reveal that Kylo Ren was Han Solo's kid. That was interesting. That was but other than that, it wasn't. It was just it was a worse version of A New Hope.
Number 8 for me was Rogue One. I thought that it was, again, like episode 1, they could have summed it up in a few minutes because, like, we already know what's going to happen. They all die anyway. But the action was good. I liked it. It was very action-packed, but overall, I just think it was too long.
All right, then number 7, continuing with the theme of a bad version of A New Hope, it's A New Hope. It's boring. I mean, you have Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back with these awesome lightsaber scenes and all this cool Darth Vader stuff and Emperor stuff. No, this one's just, let's get a kid off of Sand Planet and go to a Death Star, and then an old man and another old man are gonna fight each other with some sticks that is like the most anticlimactic lightsaber battle ever, and then the old guy's gonna die, and then we're gonna blow up the ball of death thing. Like, no. It's good, but I mean...
Mine was the Attack of the Clones. I thought that it was very action-packed. Like you said, the Obi-Wan was really good. But overall, it just wasn't the best movie.
Alright, my number 6 is The Last Jedi. I liked everything about it, except for the Canto Bight scene, which was the most unnecessary thing, and the idea that Admiral Holdo and Rose Tico were good ideas, because they weren't. I know a lot of people didn't like this, but I liked the fact that Luke Skywalker was grumpy and funny.
I agree.
I thought Holdo's sacrifice was cool, although I really didn't care, because I didn't like her.
Yeah.
I mean, splitting the Star Destroyer in half was cool. And then I thought Kylo Ren killing Snoke. Nope, that was a whole movie earlier than expected. That was unexpected. I remember watching it and being like, it was cool. And then Rey was Rey. I mean, whatever. Definitely my least favorite protagonist of the 3 trilogies. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, my number, what are we, 6 now?
We're
Yeah.
at 6, yes.
Mine was Solo. I thought that it was, like, it was cool to see how Han Solo got to be Han Solo, in my opinion. I thought it was interesting that he used to work for the Imperials. And then the ending with Darth Maul was pretty cool. But, yeah.
My number 5 now is Rogue One. I liked it. It was definitely a much better attempt at a Star Wars story, because it was something we didn't know anything about. And it introduced awesome new characters. Jyn Erso, cool. Bodhi Rook, cool. Cassian Andor, cool. K2SO, the best droid ever. Oh my gosh, love him so much. Director Krennic, awesome new villain. Let's see. Tarkin was cool that he got brought back. Scarif, I mean, we all knew they were gonna die, but like it was still kind of sad. And then the last 2 minutes where Darth Vader comes in and makes the coolest scene of Star Wars ever. Oh my gosh, I love that moment so much.
That was crazy. That was awesome.
Oh, it's so cool. I love it. Yeah, that's the main reason it's up so high, is that one Darth Vader scene.
Yeah, mine is the Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3. I thought that it was very action-packed, and the beginning was just so, cool.
Yes.
But yes.
That's for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it for me.
And my number 4 is Revenge of the Sith. I'm a sucker for Palpatine, which is why 3 out of the 4 movies in my top 4 heavily feature Palpatine. He's an old geezer, just like me, and he can shoot lightning out of his fingers. Plus, it's just so quotable. I mean, hello there, General Kenobi. So good. The whole scene where Anakin's like, I have brought peace, freedom, security to my new empire. And everyone's like, your new empire. And then they fight each other. That's cool. Best part of the movie is when Palpatine's like, Master Windu. I take it General Grievous is being destroyed then. And then Mace Windu's like, in the name of the Galactic Senate, you are under arrest, my lord. And he's like, and then Palpatine's all like, are you threatening me, Master Jedi? And then Mace is like, but then Palpatine's all like, I am the Senate. And then Mace is like, not yet. And then Palpatine's like, it's treason then. And then he ignites his lightsaber like, Rah! And 3 of the 4 Jedi go out like a bunch of wimps. And then Palpatine is awesome. And he's all like, ooh, Anakin, good. The Jedi betrayed us. Darth Vader, Go kill everybody. Execute Order 66. That's a good scene. Order 66? They kill Kiarimundi. I don't like Kiarimundi. One scene in the Clone Wars where he suggested that Yoda was able to be corrupted by the dark side, and I was like, what the heck? You deserve to die.
How? What?
You don't just say that.
Yeah, it's Yoda.
It's Yoda, I know, right? Yeah, but that's that. I love that movie a lot.
My number four was Return of the Jedi, episode 6. I thought it was super cool to see the ending of the trilogy, trilogy, the first trilogy. Yeah, it was it was peaceful, it was epic, and the Ewoks were pretty awesome. Their battle scene was fun.
All right, my number 3 is The Empire Strikes Back. I like that one. I mean, who doesn't like that one? It's awesome. Cloud City scene's cool. Hoth is probably the worst part of the movie. I'm not a huge fan of Hoth, but after that, it's so cool. Like, I mean, the first time you can see Yoda. Well, technically not the first time. If you watch them, but if you watch them in the release order, like a sane person, then it's the first time you see Yoda. First time you see Palpatine, Vader's like, "No, I am your father." No. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, and then Luke's like, yeah. And he gets his hand chopped off, and there's crazy reveals that everybody wasn't really revealed when I watched it because everybody quotes that. But you know, it's still cool.
Biggest reveal in movie history. Yeah. My number 3 was the Rise of Skywalker. I thought that it was a cool end to the end. The one thing I don't like. 10 years from now, maybe.
Disney's like, I want money.
Yeah, pretty much. But the one thing I don't like is not really Rising of Skywalker. It's Dying of Skywalker because Rey is a Palpatine. Spoilers! But spoiler alert, sorry. But yeah, Rey is a Palpatine, and
yeah, but honestly, what kind of person hasn't seen that movie by now?
Right, that's true. It's like super billions of dollars epic.
If you haven't watched it by now, what are you doing with yourself? Go buy the movie.
Yeah, well, should we? But yeah, yeah, I didn't like how it's called The Rise of Skywalker because all the Skywalkers die. I did like how that was awesome. That was pretty awesome.
Then my number 2 is The Rise of Skywalker. Like I said, I'm a sucker for Palpatine, and this one was very Palpatine-centric. When I heard him laugh in the trailer for the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, what?
Yeah, that was pretty epic. We were very confused about that.
Yeah, and then it was cool. I loved, and then of course, when he said do it, break it up, I was like, oh, callbacks, yes. And then of course, his answer to why he was able to not die, also, Tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise, awesome. I also just liked all the fan service, like the part where Luke lifted the X-Wing out of the water finally, and when all the ships showed up, and you saw all the, if you pause it, I guess you can see, like, there's a Falcon there, obviously, and then there's, like, the Ghost from Rebels, and there's a bunch of other cool ships and stuff in there. I didn't like how Palpatine went out.
Yeah, I think that all the ghosts, the Jedi ghosts, should have like.
It was cool, but they should have actually been there.
Right, like they have CGI. You have CGI.
If we had Rey and Palpatine standing, like there, and then behind them you have all the ghosts of all the Sith, and then all the ghosts of all the Jedi, and then they like charge at each other. It would have been so cool.
Right, yeah, because they have CGI. They have old clips of other Jedi people, like.
Right. It wouldn't have been that hard.
Right, yeah. Unless they already spent so much on the movie and they were like, you know what, let's just end the movie. We need to get this over with. But yeah.
That 1 second, the split second where you actually thought the Resistance was gonna die made me so happy because I hate all the people in the Resistance so much and they're the worst part of the new trilogy and Kylo Ren is the best.
Yeah, I think Leia should have died.
When Hux was the spy and then Pride shot him in the chest, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
I liked a lot of that stuff in there.
Yeah, I think Leia should have died in episode 8 because, like, her death would have been cooler in episode 8 because she just died. In episode 9, like, episode 8 would have been, yeah.
I also really like the Babu Frick guy in, hey, that guy.
Yeah.
He was cool.
Yeah, it was interesting with the C3. Oh, what happened to your camera? Okay.
Oh, we're good.
You just blinked out for a second, Grandpa.
20% battery. We're fine.
You make sure to plug in. We don't want to... Anyways, when C-3PO turned evil, or, well, not evil, but, like, memory wipe, that was, like, I was like, should I be sad? Because, like, it's Disney. Are they going to, like, bring him back? And then they did, yes, but, like, it was, like, the second...
Oh, no, Chewbacca's dead.
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, maybe, but like, it was a very you felt some feels in parts of it,
you did,
which usually Star Wars doesn't have that. So that was like other than Episode 6 with Han Solo, but I mean, they should have had a ghost of Han Solo, like they had like the Han Solo.
That was cool.
I like that too, but I think they should have.
Not at all.
Like he's not like a Force ghost because he's not with the Force, but he's still there.
Is it even like a memory or something?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, the whole fight scene on that water, the water, that was pretty cool.
That was cool too, yeah.
And I just don't understand how the Death Star got there. Like it blew up. It didn't land. Because like it's
just like a chunk of it.
Right, but it's like in space, or, well, yeah, I guess it does make sense. But wouldn't it have landed on Endor? Not, or was that Endor?
It was a moon of Endor.
Gotcha.
It was
like, okay.
I don't know if that was Endor, because whatever one was in 6 was the forest moon of Endor. So I don't know if the water one was a different moon, or that actually was Endor.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. And then with Rey looking at herself as the evil person with like the lightsaber that flipped, they could have made like a whole other thing with that. That's which makes me wonder if they're gonna bring back Star Wars with like they put a lot of stuff in there.
The fact that Rey was a Palpatine was cool.
I agree. So I think that should be called like the Rise of Palpatine because one, you already know that Palpatine is the villain because he laughs in the trailer. But then you wouldn't expect that Rey would be a Palpatine just by reading the title. So I think the title doesn't make sense.
I also, but I hated the fact that like she buried the lightsabers and the old lady was like, "What's your name?" And then he was like, "Ray Skywalker." No, that's not your last name.
Yeah, and then also episode 8 had at the very end the kid like used the Force to grab the broom. Right? Was that episode 8 or was that episode 9?
That was 8, I think.
That was 8? Yeah, because...
I hated that ending.
They didn't even have the kid in the episode 9. They just had, like, I'm just gonna casually bring my broom to me and sweep. You know.
There was a lot of weird things that happened in 8 that in 9 they were like, nope, that did not happen.
Yeah. Yeah, like Kylo Ren's mask. That was pretty cool. How they fixed that.
Was cool.
I thought they were gonna merge it with Darth Vader's because that would have been awesome. We are getting sidetracked. Which one are we on? 2?
2. You're number 2 now.
A New Hope because it's the OG and it's pretty cool. I personally liked it the most, other than the first one, which is but yeah. So I thought it was cool.
Yeah, okay. Well, my number 1 then, if you haven't figured it out already, because we've gone through everything else, is Return of the Jedi. I like that one, because, Vader well, technically doesn't kill the Emperor, but
no, it's true. Well, I mean,
it's a nice try. It's
a
nice try.
He kind of kills him, like, because Palpatine isn't really alive. He's just like, because his.
He said he was a clone, but it doesn't make any sense to me.
Right. Yeah. Because like. But anyways, I agree. That was a very good movie.
Palpatine in the thing. We have the Return of Anakin Skywalker. I like Jabba's palace scene. I like Endor. Yeah. I love the Endor battle with all the Ewoks. Of course, there's theories that Captain Rex was in the Battle of Endor, and there's a guy that people are saying that's Captain Rex, even though it probably wasn't.
Captain Rex is dead.
No, he's not.
I mean, from old age. I'm sorry, from old age, because from Clone Wars to Episode 6 is like 20, 30-ish years, right? Because how old is Luke?
19 in the beginning of New Hope. I don't know how old he is by Return of the
Jedi. Because 4 and 5 and 6 go like.
That's probably within like 1 or 2 years.
Right.
I mean,
so, and how old is Rex in the Clone Wars? Like 50, right? Because he's like an old. I thought he was old.
No, he was old.
Oh, was that? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, anyways.
I love Rex. So
yes.
Like, that theory makes me happy.
But yeah, Boba Fett. Did Boba Fett die? Because like I've heard things that Boba Fett hasn't died.
Theories he's coming back in the Mandalorian.
Right. Yeah, I really hope so because.
Which I hope so too, because he's cool, and him going out like a wimp like that is not okay.
Right.
Jabba dying was cool though. Leia finally did something that mattered.
Right. Yeah. Number one for me was Empire Strikes Back, because it's wow. So many places to be. Yeah.
Well, you can leave your list in the
comment section.
Yeah,
make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe at any time.
And I am gonna get caught up on these Marvel movie things, and maybe we can talk about those.
That might take a few days. Yeah, that's gonna. If you do a marathon, let me know. We can live stream it and get demonetized.
Oh my gosh, that'd be like 2 whole days. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I am going to figure out how to end the. Oh, there's an end button. All right. Bye-bye now.
See ya.